Franklin and Marshall College, a small, historic, coeducational liberal arts college in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. A college known nationally for its alumni in law, business, medicine, graduate and professional fields. Gothic architecture and stately trees on the 52-acre campus speak of strength and tradition. Here, 1,200 men and 800 women spend 4 years in a strong academic environment in one of 23 majors. It's a vigorous place where excellence is the benchmark. At F&M, the athletic program is an integral part of the educational process, giving all students a chance to develop competitive spirit through 18 varsity sports, or to sharpen minds and bodies through flexible intramural and recreational activities. But it's Saturday, and a Saturday in October means football. Today, Franklin and Marshall faces Widener in an annual battle of unbeatens for the conference title. Small college football does not get front-page headlines, but it is played just as hard and means just as much to players and fans as this football at Notre Dame, Penn State, or Yale. And football, no matter where it is played, means action. The drama of X's and O's translated into achievement, personal challenge, and excitement. College football, part of the pageantry of Americana. A Saturday in October, a fall spectacle. But football isn't all the glory of a Saturday afternoon. It's hard work and discipline, one of the reasons Coach Bob Curtis's teams are so successful. In 4 years, the Diplomats have won 32 of 35 games, compiling 2 undefeated seasons, winning 4 consecutive conference championships, winning the Lambert Bowl in 1972. Supremely conditioned, the Diplomats wear the opponents down. More than one game has been won in the critical 4th quarter by the hard-running Diplomats. Players tell of grueling preseason and pre-game practices, sometimes tougher than the games themselves. F&M competes largely against Middle Atlantic Conference foes such as Dickinson, Johns Hopkins, and today Widener, the only team to beat the Diplomats in the last 3 years. Sophomore quarterback Joe Coviello of Bayville, New York, hones his passing arm as pregame warm-ups draw to a close. And then it's back to the locker room for last-minute reminders from Coach Curtis. An uneasy rest, a final pause to reflect, to muster confidence, strength, and even pride. Out on the field, the pageantry of a football Saturday begins. On a sparkling fall afternoon, the band, under the leadership of veteran director John Pfeiffer, complete with twirlers and cheerleaders, strut down the field. Shiny instruments flash in the sun as a capacity crowd fills Williamson Field. The excitement of anticipation builds to a boiling point. the waiting is over. The teams are on the field, ready for combat. After last-minute preparations, the diplomats huddle, and the game is underway. Franklin and Marshall, which leads all small colleges nationally in total offense, gets an early start. But the diplomats are met by a determined Widener defense. Franklin and Marshall fails to score, and the Widener Pioneers take over. A veteran defensive unit of Gray, Repshaws, Winton, Van Horn, Smith, and Woolham digs in. But Widener, normally a running team, mixes an aerial and ground attack, confusing the defense Coach Curtis and defensive coordinator Al Brooks had meticulously devised. Moving smartly, the Pioneers score early. F&M answers with a touchdown, but Widener marches again. Coach Curtis worries about his defensive strategy, and Widener continues its march toward the diplomat goal line. A crisply executed pass puts the Pioneers in the lead at the half. Growing concern is reflected by an F&M cheerleader, while diplomat faithful look to the offense, averaging 45 points and over 400 yards a game, to explode in typical fashion. Their hopes are realized. The offense is sparked by the running of Coviello, Ted D'Amico of Westwood, New Jersey, Mark Goldstein of Potomac, Maryland, and Tom Donaldson of Lancaster. The successful ground game sets up the feared Coviello passing attack. Threading the needle, Coviello moves the diplomats toward the Widener end zone. The diplomats score on a perfect pass to Dave Ivey of Harrington Park, New Jersey. Widener, sensing an upset, scores early in the fourth period to take the lead. But with 4 minutes remaining, Coviello settles his teammates. With poise, determination, and discipline, the diplomats begin their march toward victory. Moving 84 yards, the team unleashes its full arsenal. Plunging, veering, and slanting. Coviello scrambles and runs, picking up critical yardage. Exploding, the Diplomats score and take the lead with 2 minutes to play. Never to be upstaged, the Diplomat defense flexes its muscle. Charging. Ramming. Slamming. Smothering. Repelling Widener's final desperation effort to escape defeat. Happy faces tell the game is won. Franklin and Marshall is the victor, and an undefeated season is assured. There'll be other games, other seasons, other touchdowns, other heroes, and other victories. But for just this moment, this has been a day of personal satisfaction, of meeting the challenge, of rising to the task, of team victory. A Saturday in October. Football at Franklin and Marshall.